Very good evening, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another adventure. In tonight's film I've come down to the Northumbrian coast, down to Embleton Beach to shoot the iconic Dunstanburgh Castle, which you might just be able to make out above my head. Now, before we get into tonight's film, I'd just like to say that I did come down here last night. I did make a film, but being a total wally, I pressed the mute button on the receiver, so I had no audio other than a couple of clips, which was so frustrating. Had completely different conditions. We had beautiful sunlight, that low bank of cloud on the horizon which we've got tonight. That didn't materialize yesterday, and we got a lovely gap with some beautiful golden crepuscular light drifting through onto the stones down on the beach and onto the castle and the peninsula. So it was a beautiful evening, hopefully got a good image of the castle. But as you can see tonight, it's completely different. It's very windy. I hope you can hear me okay on the mic. The waves are crashing in. We've got some drama up in the sky. So I'm hoping to get a comparatively different image in tonight's film. First challenge I've got tonight is getting down to the water's edge. If you've ever come down to Embleton Beach or you've come down to shoot the castle, you'll know that there's some beautiful pearlescent black rocks down by the shore which are treacherous. They're icy. I've slipped numerous times yesterday evening, and doubtless I will slip again today making my way down to the shore. So I'm going to get my gear together, get down to the water's edge and see if we can get an image. The tide is outgoing, which is what I want, so that it leaves the water on the stones beautiful and wet and shiny. Despite them obviously being super slippy, it makes for a much better image. So going to make my way down as I did last night and see what we can capture. So my goodness, it's treacherous walking over these rocks. I mean, they look like prehistoric dinosaur eggs. They're beautiful, they're stunning. With the outgoing tide, as I mentioned earlier, got this lovely pearlescent sheen on the rocks. And despite what I said earlier about the low bank of cloud on the horizon, got some beautiful light now coming through. Got some blue sky. We've got the cloud interest and drama in the sky above the castle. So maybe all's not lost after all. These stones look, they're beautiful. I think compared to last night, it's potentially better because we've got the crashing waves, which compared to last night, which was just a gentle lull, maybe with a slightly longer exposure, it's going to add even more interest to the image. Oh my goodness, it's windy, it's cold down here. So focus a third of the way into the shot. 10-second timer. Let's take that image. It's turning out a much better evening than I hoped, to be fair. Oh, let's have a look at that. Oh yes, very nice. So we've got ever-changing light tonight, and while I'm just waiting and taking image after image as the light does change, I'll just go through the setup for tonight. I've got my trusty Nikon D5300, D5300 even, with the 10-24 wide angle lens to capture the whole width of that scene. Want the castle on the right hand side with the peninsula stretching out into the water, and also the depth in the scene to be able to capture these dinosaur egg rocks in the foreground and that drama in the sky. Got the polarizer filter to take that sheen off both the water, the rocks and the sky, and a 9ND Lee filter, because the contrast is incredible with the deep black of the rocks and the brightness up above in the sky. So we'll take another shot while we're here. Oh my goodness, that wind. Here we go. Even though we haven't got the direct light on the castle, the scene overall, I think anyway, is very, very good. I'm liking these shots. I think I'm preferring these shots to the ones from last night. Anyway, we'll give it a bit more time, see what happens with that light, and maybe take a few more images. So we mentioned before, we do have an outgoing tide, so I've moved the camera maybe 2, 3, 4 meters towards the water's edge as the tide has been receding. Settings wise, I'm at ISO 100 f16, focused about a third of the way into the shot to get that sharpness from front to back. The light is really fading now, so I'm up to a 3-second exposure, which should provide some interest as it smooths out those waves crashing in over the water's edge. So I'm going to take this image, which is probably going to be the last image, and see what that one comes out like. It's been a really productive evening, really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's good. I'm liking that. So yeah, that's going to be the last shot for this evening. That light that we had earlier has been snuffed out now, and I think that's going to be the last one for tonight. So thank you very much for watching the film. Hope you've enjoyed the images from both this evening and from last night. Let me know in the comments which ones you preferred. So until the next adventure, you take care, stay safe, be good, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Goodbye.